There are people who accept life the way it is, and then there are people who refuse to bow, refuse to bend, refuse to be anything less than a storm against injustice. And Subhas Chandra Bose was such a storm. Born in Cuttack in 1897, he grew up with every comfort, every privilege, and yet inside him burned a fire so fierce that comfort felt like a prison. From childhood, Subhas was different, fearless, disciplined, and guided by an inner voice that refused to tolerate oppression. While other children feared punishment, he questioned authority. While others stayed quiet, he spoke truth with thunder. As a young man, he was brilliant beyond measure, cracking the Indian Civil Service exam in England, a dream job for thousands, yet he walked away from it with a calm smile because his heart whispered something louder. India needs you. He returned home not for glory but for sacrifice. When he joined the freedom movement, India felt a surge of electricity. This was not a man looking for negotiation. This was a man who wanted freedom. Now or never. His leadership terrified the British, his speeches awakened millions, and his courage made every young heart believe that the impossible could be conquered. When the Congress presidency became slow and political, he broke free, because Bose was not born for tables and discussions. He was born for action. The British arrested him over and over, but each time his will only grew stronger. And then came the night that would define him forever. Escaping house arrest disguised as a Pathan, he traveled across India, Afghanistan, Soviet Russia, and Germany, alone, hunted, starving, but unstoppable. He met world leaders, crossed frozen borders, walked deserts with blistered feet, slept in forests, and risked death at every turn, all for one dream, Bharat's independence. And then in Southeast Asia, he built the impossible, the Indian National Army. Soldiers from every corner of the world joined him, men and women both, mothers giving their blessings, daughters becoming warriors, and every member shouting with pride, Netaji, lead us! The INA was not just an army, it was the reincarnation of India's soul. Bose trained them, inspired them, and led them through rain, jungles, disease, hunger, and endless struggle, but never once did he let hope die. When he stood before them and cried, "Give me blood, and I will give you freedom," the world shook. These were not empty words, they were a promise. A promise that inspired revolts in the British Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force, revolts so powerful that British rulers admitted later. The Indian National Army shook the foundations of the British Empire. Yet, Netaji never cared for power or position. He cared only for his motherland. Even when he faced hunger, loneliness, betrayal, and the constant shadow of death, he remained unbroken. And then came his final flight, the mysterious crash that India still questions. Some say he died. Many believe he lived. But what truly matters is this: Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose became immortal the moment he chose sacrifice over safety, courage over comfort, fire over fear. His life teaches us that greatness is not born, it is chosen. That one brave heart can awaken millions. That a strong will can bend the arc of history. Whenever life traps you, whenever fear whispers in your ear, whenever the world tells you, it's impossible, remember the man who walked across continents, built an army from nothing, fought empires with bare hands, and never once surrendered. Subhas Chandra Bose proved that freedom is not requested, it is demanded, and earned with courage. And his story is not just history, it is a reminder that inside each of us, there still lies a spark powerful enough to change the world, if only we dare to believe, dare to rise, and dare to fight for what we were born to become.